Congratulations, Dirk. What is going through your head in that little pause before trying to take out 99 to win a last leg decider and knock out a former world champion?
I went on, no, that's not going in. So I went back, and that's going in, that's not going in as well. So I stepped back, I was like, okay, if you don't hit it, then we go top stops. And it was like, okay, compose yourself. You've hit 6 treble 90s in 9 darts. Just hit the treble 19 and then we'll go for it. And it went in. You
did not miss treble 19 in that last leg. You must have felt like the better player throughout that match, but leaving it so late to get your nose in front. I mean, it must have been stressful.
Yeah, it was in my head that I should have won the third set. I thought I could have won the first set, but I started the first 3 legs without a treble. And apart from the 3 first of the 3 starting scores, I was still close every leg. And I miss a 90, he hits a 90, it goes 3-1 up, and I saw in his head, he yelled a lot for the 3-1. I was like, you don't do that if you're confident for the win. That's what I thought, and that's what I kept in my head to keep on going.
Very different from your opening game at the Winmau World Championship. You started well and kept on going and managed to turn it around. Do you think you can maintain that level of performance for the entire tournament?
What was the average?
It was 96-ish, I think, 95.
Yeah, it's a normal game. Well, in my head, I'm not being arrogant, but I think I can do better than that.
It's about performing in the big moments in these set play games, though, isn't it? And it doesn't come bigger than last leg deciders. Being able to do that, a lot of players just don't produce those kind of legs in those situations.
But I think it was 3-1 down. I had a good leg as well. Or 2-1 down in the last set. I was down, and then I think I hit a 180, ton 40, ton 80. So it was not all about the last leg, because I thought I was behind the leg before, and I composed myself by hitting 180.
How big a moment in your career is beating a world champion at the Winmau World Championship, particularly in the way that you did?
Like, what do you mean? Did I beat a world champion?
Yeah, how big is this for you? I mean, we saw you at the Grand Prix final, that was a big thing, but this is a big moment as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is in a way, but it's just how you look at it. I had interviews that say, what is your goal to reach in the world? And I said, well, at least a quarterfinal. And they said, that's a high goal. And I said, well, I reached 3 quarterfinals in the last 4 television events. Why would I say last 32 or last 16? Apart from that, you're playing a world champion, and the world championships are different. You've got the biggest players who can't perform in the world because the pressure's so high. I'm not sure what the reason is, but let's say James Wade, he won a lot of titles. He never won the worlds. Where if you see how good he is, he should have won at least 2 world titles. So yeah, it's a big thing, but still, I think it's still a television event, even though it's so much more attention for it, and you have to approach it like a normal TV event. But I feel with my fingers every time. I'm way more nervous, sweaty in my hands, and it's different than a normal TV event. But I try to approach it like a normal TV event.
Well, you're going to go into your next game against Adam Hunt now. The bookmakers made that game with you and Rob Cross a 50-50 game. There was nothing between you and the betting. You're going to go in as a heavy favourite there. Does that bring its own pressures? No.
No one can give me more pressure than I give myself. I go up there and I want to hit 100 average, everything under. I'm disappointed in myself. And yeah, well, if you saw the Grand Prix, I was never favourite in any game. Whoever I played, I was never a favourite with the analysts in Holland doing the commentating. I proved them wrong, and I like to be the underdog, so to prove them wrong, like, I can play.
Right. You're going to have to get used to not being the underdog, though, Dirk, because that's happening. People are recognising.
No, they shouldn't do that. Leave me the underdog, then I'll play well.
Let's see. Congratulations. Enjoy Christmas.
Cheers, aubergines. He's the one.
That again, just go on.
No, just go on, and then I say Dan Dawson, father of the aubergines. Go on.
Father.
Dirk, just carrying off what you said there to Dan, since we've come back from lockdown, what's changed for you? Because you've been telling us for a year, 18 months that you're a good player, but now we're seeing it. What's changed and what's flicked that switch for you on TV?
The switch point was beating Manchester. I think I was lucky there to beat him because he didn't play his best game, but after that I finally was like, okay, I can do it on stage and I will do it on stage.
So when you beat Mansell, was that like a relief for it to happen at last?
Yeah, well, the thing is, you start playing for television. You don't think it's a big thing, but it's a boundary like this, and every time it goes up, 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 every time you lose. And eventually it's like this, you have to climb it. And I was lucky that Mansell didn't play well, but I break the whole wall down. And after that, I just, how'd you say it? I analysed myself, what's going wrong. And because I won, I could have done that. And after that, okay, preparation isn't good, change preparation, things like that. And I was relaxed, well, more relaxed. You're always under pressure, but yeah.
You talked on Sky about the team around you. Have you now got the perfect team around you in all aspects?
Not yet. I'm not so happy with the player. No, I think I got a good team, and I think I will and can extend the team in terms of being fit. I do fitness a lot, but I didn't fitness for the last 4 or 5 months. Before that I had some big biceps, but I didn't do it because I was scared of injuries, but I was way more fitter like half-time through the year this year. So I want to do something with that. Like, I like to fitness as well, like heavy weights as well, and I didn't do it because I was scared of injuries, and I think there's something to gain there to be more fit, and I think it will help you if you play the longer games.
Having beaten Rob Cross up there, a man that has won this title, does that give you the belief that you can then go on and win this?
I don't know, I don't look at the title. I look at my next opponent, nothing more. As long as I haven't lost, I can win it, but I just look at game by game.
And again, last one from me. Obviously now you're stuck in the hotel for Christmas. What's going to be the plans? Is it practice, or are you going to try and relax while you're over here?
Yeah, to be fair, I would have been devastated if I'd lost and couldn't make Christmas at home. But now I'm still in. I don't look at other things than the World Championship. Yeah, of course, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. Now I miss Christmas, but when I played my first round, I missed a wedding of a friend. So you have to sacrifice things for your ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to be world champion, and I won't say I will be world champion, but as long as I'm in, I can be, and you sacrifice everything to get that. That's what I'm.
Congratulations as always. Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.
In many ways, is the fact that you've got to stay over here a good thing, because it means you're solely focused on what you say your ultimate goal?
Yeah, true. But I had a lot of requests to have an interview yesterday. Well, from Holland, like the big news things. And they want to speak with me, and I said, if you only speak about darts, you can have an interview. But I'm not speaking about not traveling home. Okay. If I don't need to get home because I'm still in. Yeah. So I said, we don't do an interview. Because I don't want to... I kept everyone away who was speaking about not getting home. It was like, why are you speaking with me about getting home if I'm still in? Yeah. Why should I get home? Yeah?
That's fair enough. And just on the World Grand Prix and where you are now, you talk about treating this as another TV tournament. What have you learnt from your experience at the World Grand Prix, and are there things you take into this?
Well, I try to treat it as a normal TV event, but I think it's if you keep all TV events together, the world is still bigger. But I try to approach it as a normal TV event. But you know it's not. But you try to do that, you know. I know you're in the third round and just happy to do that. But for myself, I would have been disappointed if I wouldn't have made the third round. Yeah. For myself, even though I'm playing good players. But if you make 3 quarterfinals in 4 TV events, I would have been disappointed if I wouldn't have made last 32 in the world.
All right, brilliant. Cheers for your time, Dirk. Thank you.
No problem.